Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Donnie. If you're new, welcome to you too. I'm going to be doing a plan with me video in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. I'm using a kit today from BeAYoutiful Planning. This one is called Pumpkins or Pumpkins Please. I'm also adding foil. There's lots of foil. Beautiful washi tape, all kinds of pretties. I can't stand not having foil. I've decided I have to have foil on everything. So yes, it will be foiled. I've also pulled out some gorgeous pin gems. This is the naked set, and I'll go over the colors of each of those in just a minute. So let's get started on this gorgeous fall kit. First of all, let's look at all the stuff on the left side of the page. I've got bow clips, palm clips, charm clips. These are bow clips, and as you can see, I have some yarn items. Let me show you that real quick that I've made. I went to Hobby Lobby and got yarn, gorgeous soft yarn. So I made some little bow clips out of that yarn. These are palm clips, and yes, I know, 6 palm clips, Donnie? No, I'm just going to use 2. Well, maybe 3. Anyway, I pulled 6 because of the colors. I wanted them all handy and ready just in case. My beautiful, beautiful sparkly bow clip from the Creative Bee, and then a chunky clip with some gorgeous charms on it that I made myself. I've also got some stickers. You don't see all the foil to my left. There's tons, but here's Sincerely Dee Designs. I wanted to add in some bows that I made myself. And then we're going to look at these pin gems. This is, again, the naked set. The darkest one is called Cheeky. That amber colored one there, that one is Exposed. That one there, beige, something like that. There's one called Tan Lines, and then the lightest of lights is the Send Nudes. And I think I got those in order correctly. But anyway, these two right here are the ones I'm going to choose between. And I believe I end up with beige, however you say that. Let's look at the kit. Again, BeAYoutiful Planning. This is a digital kit. I print and cut this using my Silhouette machine, my Cameo 3. Gorgeous, gorgeous designs. Lots to choose from. You don't have to print every page. I do sometimes print all the pages. As you can see, there's multiples of lots of different things. Lots to work with. So, again, let me show you that, and that's a second page because it is on the bottom of the bottom washi page, so you can choose which bottom washi you want to use. I printed both pages. We'll see. Icons, gorgeous fun stuff on that, and the last page has that 3-part that you fold over on itself hidden note sticker. I thought that was such a cute addition to this. And in my little crocheted bowls, I have Simply Gilded tapes, washi tapes, except for that one, that Scotch brand. I just found it at my Walmart along with that yarn, some yarn, and the yarn you actually see there is actually from Hobby Lobby. Those crocheted items made out of that. This is that little plaid that was, I think, kind of recent. Anyway, we'll see. I think I'm going to add it because I see that same style of plaid in the kit, and I really wanted to add it. This kit had long full boxes, and so I decided to use 2 long full boxes on my sidebar. And as I put them down, I'll move things around and try to get it pretty quick here because it kind of got boring. I took forever trying to decide what to use. So if it's cut, if this video has lots of cuts in it, it's because I edited a whole lot out of it, of just my indecision. Y'all don't want to see that. So I've put down the bottom washi already, As you can see, I chose to use the T ends, and I loved it. As soon as I saw the kit, I knew I have to have that kit because of that bottom washi. And I've chosen these date covers. I've already put the date dots on it. The date dots were from Paper Crayon Planner. And again, indecision time here. I decided instead of using the glitter headers that's gold, I wanted to use the foil that's in gold. And all of the foils today are gold. Yeah, I put gold with a kit that really would have looked great with silver or hollow or anything else. But I think the gold looks fine too. And I'm pulling in that washi tape, that plaid. It's a pastel plaid with blues and pinks, I think, in it. I think it went well with the kit. It just did. And I'm pulling out a couple of others. You'll see that poor little washi down there at the bottom that went through the flood in Houston in September. I have a separate pouch that I keep all of my poor flood washis in, but I pulled that one out because I wanted to use it. They made it through the flood. That blue, it was too bright, I thought, to go with the kit, although I really wanted to use it. I needed some blue up there, but I ended up just using like pinks and whites and a little bit of that plaid in the bar area. Oh, and gold in the, not bar, weekend banner for Saturday and Sunday. Pulling out some of the confettis along, and I do kind of the same on each side, you know, same on the right as on the left, or left on right. And I went real quick through here because that can get old watching that, especially with my indecision on all of that. I really did like the way it turned out though. I liked the cohesiveness of it. I tried really hard not to waste any of my washi because it is expensive. And after I trimmed the top of that off, I started looking through the kit, and I was noticing all the different weekend banners that she had with her kit. You see that dark blue one? I went with it and had a little struggle trying to get that placed just right. I ended up cutting a piece, one of the glitter headers in half, and putting half on the beginning of Saturday and half on the end of Sunday, and then put that across there. Finished out the weekdays, and she has lots in this kit. She has so much in this kit. In fact, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to be doing the print impression weeks. I have done 2 weeks in it already, and now I feel confident enough to do a plan with me video using it. I'll use leftovers out of this kit for that particular video, and I have it sitting over there ready to go. So I'm going to stagger the full boxes this week. I decided not to white out too much. It really didn't need it except in a few places, so at least there was that. Staggered them kind of down at a angle, I guess. How do you, I don't know, diagonally? Placed them diagonally. Is that right? I really can't. I'm not good with that. I don't know what those terms are and how they mean, but I think that's right. Anyway, you'll see after I do it. I find myself getting out of breath because I am watching a fast-paced video as I'm doing the voiceover, and it's making me think I have to talk faster. So let me try to train my brain not to have to do that. I'm putting headers. I want one solid gold header on each of the days. So I did that and decided at this point I'm going to go ahead and put the 3 bow checklist that she has with the kit down. I'm watching the colors as I'm putting them down. I'm leaving a space, obviously, in between, and trying to figure the colors out of these headers. I even wrote a note here. I am having such a problem with the headers. They were my downfall, and the struggle was real. You'll see me remove and replace headers frequently because of the colors. I just could not figure out what I was going to do on each of the days. And I tried to stagger them. I tried to do them correctly diagonally, but unless I'm doing everything even across the page. It just didn't work for me. So I'm still playing around with that. I tried to totally ignore the lines going across the division lines across each of the days and not even worry about them. If they got in my way, I just used some white out on those. So I didn't try to line anything up against those perfectly other than what happened naturally. So watching the colors, you'll see me remove some, you'll see me replace them, and I don't know. I guess I'm more finicky than I thought. Here I go, replacing the headers there because I didn't like the pink next to the pink, you know. Anyway, it's just whatever you like. However you like to see it, that's how it ended up. And of course the battery ran out right about there. So I had to get another. I had to spend a whole lot of time transferring stuff over, redoing the battery. You know how that goes. Yep, I'm going to move that. I'll tell you I'm going to move it. Anyway, now that I've done the 3 bow checklist, I'm going to choose all of the half boxes that came with the kit and put one down on every day, except I think that Saturday I did not use one over there. Usually we go to church on Saturday, and so I don't have a whole lot of stuff to write down. That's why I went ahead and used a full box on Saturday as well. I have pretty, she has pretty little bow headers as well as the glitter headers in the kit, and it was fun to add the bow headers into the same spread. Okay, now I'm pulling out some half boxes and quarter boxes. Y'all have, if you've seen my videos before, you know you've seen these before, and today I'm actually going to use up a whole sheet of that. These are little half boxes I made. All I did was put lines through it and foil the lines using my silhouette. Easy to do. And then I printed the background colors and did that through all kinds of background colors. I have tons of those, which I love. Those little scalloped quarter boxes, I'll call them that. I wanted to use them because I wanted to put a little bit of extra in the spread. Instead, I used the bow dividers and just stuck with the quarter boxes that were, you know, cornered, whatever you call it. Is that straight, whatever. I did not do a good job foiling that sheet of quarter stickers there, quarter boxes, so I had to trim off a little bit, which worked well because I had narrow spaces. But again, these little bow dividers in her kit, adorable, absolutely adorable. So I loved being able to add that to some of those days. Going through, I noticed that some of my colors were too close to the others. Like if I was going to put the pink sticker at the top, or maybe it was the beige sticker, that yellowy sticker down near the bottom, it was just going to be too close to the next one. So I flipped those around, and now I am looking through all the stickers on the kit, and I'm glad I printed the second page after all. She had 4 of the bow stickers on each of the bottom washi pages, I think it was, and I'm glad I printed both sets out because now I had 8 bow stickers to work with. Oh, it was on the boxes page. So I'm just going to finish out the rest of the week with the quarter boxes and bows, the bow dividers. I just use them for decoration. I don't divide anything really. I just use all of the headers, all of the stickers for decoration. I don't need to divide it up. And that's why I don't use the script headers. The to-dos, todays, things like that. I just don't see, it doesn't serve a purpose for me. I would rather decorate. So that's just me. Some of y'all do beautiful spreads using them, and it makes sense. You know, the way y'all do it. Up at the top here, I'm going to start the foiling. Let's have some more fun. I'm going to put a November up at the top of that long full box, and then I forgot to put I like to use these, so that's why I'm doing it. You don't have to, but especially in this new Erin Condren, thankfully she didn't put those up at the corners. But this time I wanted to use it. Now I'm using, I don't know where it's from. Y'all, I have spent hours going through all my files trying to figure out what shop those weekday overlays were from. I'm going to make a wild guess that they were Sincerely Dee Design. I'm probably wrong. I can't locate where my file is. I thought I opened everything, but I don't know. The reason I'm guessing it was Sincerely Dee was I think that's where it was from. I miscut this particular overlay. This is not her problem, but it was mine. Digital overlays that you can do yourself in foil. That's the bow bottom washi from Sincerely Dee Design. Yes, I use her overlays quite often. And more overlays. We're going to do all the full boxes. Some of them are going to have confetti. Some of them are going to have like the frames, straight lines with the bows and stuff like that. So I'm going to place those down. I love that yarn box right there with the knit looking pattern in it. I thought that was so pretty. So are y'all ready for all this cold weather we're having? We bought firewood. We got 2 loads of firewood delivered and moved 2 loads of firewood to our back porch, which is the closest to the fireplace, which is right here in my craft room. So yesterday we about killed ourselves moving all of that wood. My husband did most of the work, of course, but I helped as much as I could. Ultimately, we got it in, and now we have fire in the fireplace. Again, Sincerely Dee Designs to the rescue. I'm pulling headers that have bows on them, and I'm putting them on all of the same color glitter headers. I think I did. There may be a certain day that doesn't have that color, so I'm just kind of picking and choosing when I get there so that they're not right next to each other. And then I'm going to pull the confetti headers. I think those are some that I made. They may actually have been from a kit. I wish you know, a little pet peeve, just gonna say it, a little bitty pet peeve I have is that those of you who actually make digital kits don't put your name on all the sticker sheets close enough to cut out. Please at least put your initials or something so I have an idea of who to give credit to. It's hard to keep up. After I get all of those on though, I'm going to place these little bows I made on pink paper and foiled in gold. I'm going to put those, and yes, I know when I get to Sunday that's hokey looking there on the right hand side. That's really stupid. I'm going to pull that up and change it. In the full box in the upper half of the sidebar, I'm going to put little bows. These again I made myself. They're not from a shop. I've got bows and hearts that I made, and I'm putting those in just the little white boxes in the plaid so that it will look foiled, and then I'm choosing the hearts in a tinier size to put in the center of each of those little flowers there. And I'm stupid because I realized as I was doing the slow-mo at the end that I totally forgot to do the bottom long box in that sidebar. Okay, let's choose some pretties to add to it. Some clips on the right and palm clips on the left. And yes, I'm using both of those bows on the right at the moment. The palm clips, no, I'm not going to use all 6. Let's throw these out one at a time. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to choose between these 3, and I ended up with the blue and the gold on the left side of the page. And of course the dangly clip. And then I'll show you what I've done. I'm going to pull the pins, choose a pin gem, the one on the right here. I think that's the beige one, beige. I think it looked the best with the kit because of that pink color. Here's a slow-mo. I put my tin that I'm using currently, my B6, and on the side there because I wanted to pull in a little more of that yellowy gold color, and that's an amber, beautiful amber color. Added enough foil to be happy. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? If you're happy when you foil, you know it, right? Is that stupid or what? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna erase what I just said. Here's the slow-mo. Beautiful kit. She did a lovely job. She has lots of beautiful fall and winter kits out now. Check her out. She has sales periodically, and that always helps. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all have a warm week. I hope you stay dry and you don't have to get out in the snow and cold. I know even Texas this week is going to be very, very cold. Not what is usual for this time of year for them. I'm in Tennessee, far away from family, and yet I think we're both going to be very cold this week. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.